I think it's time to shoot some happy videos instead of showing you the sad videos. This is my little Jubea chilensis, and this thing has gone wild with this heat. It is absolutely loving it. I've tried to make sure it's had ample water because I thought this would be a great time to try and speed up its growth. And in this time, this entire spear, this thing was just poking out maybe 5 or 6 inches, but that spear is really coming out, and there's the next one already. Can you believe that? 5 hot days and significant growth. Brahia armata. That spear, which is showing maybe 5 inches or so, that was way tucked down in there. I couldn't even see it. I had to look down. The spear was actually down here somewhere. So it has pushed at least 7 inches in just a few short days. Amazing stuff. Just wild. And same thing, trying to keep the water on it because I want it to grow. This guy's a little more shaded. I've been kind of cutting things back, but in here is, right here though. Oh, this wall is reflecting heat. It feels like an oven. This is my little Livistona natita. I have a video not that long ago of this spear that showed damage, and look, it's come out that much, and I got a whole nother spear coming out. So the heat lovers are loving it, and believe it or not, even the trackies, which I'm really surprised at, are just pumping the new growth in this heat. I always felt that they slowed down a bit, but I guess I was wrong. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you my yellow gum. This is eucalyptus subcranulata, and this one was really set back by the winter, the cold ice storm, but the leaves are actually sort of greening up a bit. You can see I have some dead leaves here, and this thing just sat there doing absolutely nothing. About 2 weeks or so it started growing. Here's my hand for comparison. So it has put on all of that so easily. I mean, we're talking close, well, maybe it started here, 10 inches of growth, but it has woke up. I mean, all those older branches, I want them gone anyway, but it's finally woken up from its cold slumber, and it is taking off. So some plants are really doing well. I'm very surprised. The palms I'm not, but look at this. This is Microspadex, nice new frond that I pushed, but look, it snapped off. I think that was from the wind. Look at this damage. Horrible. The Washingtonia robusta that I had planted just a couple weeks back, 2 or 3 weeks ago, which when I got it, I could tell it just been ripped out of the ground. So even though being ripped out of the ground, that frond has completely opened, and nice new spear, and that one's going to start opening soon. So great news there. The waggy has been going bonkers. I think this one was this one was out at the start. This one had not opened. It was just kind of a closed spear. And then look at this. Next one here, we got a couple more in the tank, and that thing's been pushing. And then my gigantic Fortunae has probably put out 3 fronds in the last 5 days, or maybe one was up there and was opening up, but this thing is going wild. You can see the new fronds, they're very not bent, and there's 4 of them up there. This one too was slow to start growing after the ice storm, and just started growing noticeably 2 or 3, maybe a couple weeks ago. And look at this. So I don't know if you can see. So right there, that bottom of that petiole on the left is about where it started in the spring. You can kind of see the color differentiation between the old fibers and the new fibers. You can see that that kind of line where it's a brighter color. That is what it's done. And this heat, it has been pumping. Like, I gotta get in here and measure this, but the trunk is easily taller than me. I'm a little bit lower. It's up a bit from me, but what you're looking at directly in front, actually probably right around here, or my hand's not in the shot, right around here is 6 feet, about 6 feet where I'm standing, and then there's that. So last year I was competing with the bananas, and it has exceeded them, which is amazing. What I really wanted was these palms to get above these bananas, the bananas to be that kind of next level. And even this one, which is kind of a slower one for me, for whatever reason, it's done pretty well with the heat. It's put out a couple fronds, so we're doing okay. So we got a lot of victories. I think, I don't know what the temperature is right now. I think about 93 or something. The Sable Minor. That spear was just pushing. This is the one that actually fully came out this year. This one was closed. It was about half in the ground and it came out, and you can see it's all the way up here. It's actually getting quite big. But the majority of that has come out in the last few days in the heat, and I kind of wonder if this thing's ever going to flower. If anything, it's got to be close. These trackies, it's kind of tough to tell with them. But looking really good up here. And then here is the Sable Brazoria. And in this time, so this year, that kind of yellow striped guy, that was that's the first frond of the year. It's pushing it up higher, and then look at that, number 2 and number 3 right in the middle there. So this one's flowered the last 2 years in a row, but this palm grows pretty quick, much quicker than you'd think. So got this nice big frond opening, and this is as high as me. This is 6 feet to the top of that now. And these other spears are really pushing, so I think we're probably gonna do 4 fronds for sure this year, I would say. Maybe even 5 if we get lucky. I'm trying to see if there's not another one. I mean, but look at this. Look at the size of these. These are enormous, and when they come up, it comes up as one big hunk. You can't even get your hand around it. So doing quite well. You know, the Sable's loving the heat, exactly what you'd expect. Over here it's a little bit windier, so the palms get beat up, but that palm there on the right, exploding this year. So some things are doing really well. They've enjoyed the heat. Some of my shade lovers that got too much sun, a little too much heat, they're hurting, but all of the palms, I would say, have taken this very well, and been loving it. So today's the last day. Well, for now, we'll be going. I think tomorrow we're going to be in the 80s, and then we're just going to be kind of bouncing around in the 80s and the low 90s for the next while. So that's pretty nice. And our overnight temps are going to be nice and cool. That's kind of like the real nice thing. And let me show you this. Here is my little philodendron, rapidly growing back from the dead. So, and even today the humidity's up. So right now, I mean, these are not commercial grade. This is just a thermometer I have in my backyard. It seems to register a little bit lower than what they're actually reporting, but so this is saying 90 and 36% humidity, which is about double what it was the last few days. So it actually does, to me, it feels a little bit humid, but we're doing pretty good. Bananas, these ones got cut back to the ground. You can see all the way to the ground, and this is how far up they are. That one got a little bit of damage, a little bit over there, but they're really putting on a lot of growth. That one's just a little over, it's about 6 feet. So last year they were all the way up to actually beyond that window, but all those big ones died from the cold. That's kind of weird, but yeah, I mean, we're doing pretty good. Got some nice palms. Don't look at the Schefflera, it's sad, but it's not dead. It will recover. So I'm hoping that we do not get anything above 110 again. But I am still hoping for a nice warm summer. And the bananas, which I am shocked that they did not brown, are huge. That one to the top is getting, I mean, it's somewhere between 15 and 20 feet. I think actually it's probably closer to 20 now. So not too shabby. And I think the Southern Magnolias, someone asked me about mine, and I have a couple in the back here. My street ones were planted this year, so I've been watering them, but this one's been doing real well. It's definitely branches top to bottom. And the ukes, they always love the heat. So kind of a long video. I didn't even realize it. I guess I'm a little too amped up or something over the growth I'm getting this year, because it's pretty impressive. Because it's been warm. It's been above average probably since all of May. So all of May and June, good couple months. Even April might have been a little bit warmer, but anyway, we're hanging in there. We're gonna have to get out a little bit later, do some more watering. That's okay. It actually feels really nice, so I think I'm gonna sit outside, kind of chillax for a bit and enjoy the view, enjoy the warmth, and think about what to do with my next project. I have a few things I need to plant, and I might actually be able to cut the grass now. So thanks for watching.